All right, hey everybody. Making a video today on I'm an Old Cowhand. I've been trying to work through this tune in a bunch of different keys. Today I'm going to play it for you in concert D flat. So it'll be my E flat. I left my tenor in the dryer too long, so this is what happened. Anyway, I play it on my soprano. So here you go. I'm an Old Cowhand in E flat. So that was just a couple of choruses of I'm an Old Cowhand. Now, I'm making a video for this reason. There's this one turnaround at the end that's a really super common thing in jazz tunes, which is it starts on the sharp 4 to 7 dominant. It's really this chain of 2 5s that starts on a sharp 4, 7 dominant, and then goes 3, 6, 2, 5. So where does it appear in the tune? So now here's D flat. So 2, 5, 6. Now goes down to 6 minor. To 5 minor. 6 minor to 3 minor. Now right here is where I'm talking about. Sharp 4. There's my 6 dominant, my 7 dominant. So sharp 4, minor 7, flat 5. So in this case, G minor 7, flat 5. To C7, flat 9, and then to 3, 6, 2, 5, 1, 6, yippee-i-yo-ki-yay. Anyway, they're the words. So what I did in the solo was I played a line that I purposely put in, and I did like an easy version of it the first time, and then a more difficult version the second time. But the point of the video is this. I'm taking a very standard harmonic structure that this appears in a lot of tunes. This, when I'm in a key, a turnaround that starts on, or a harmonic progression that starts on the sharp 4. And that's in the key of D flat. So G minor 7, flat 5, C7, F minor, B flat, E flat, A flat to D flat. And what I did was I started this little line on the root of each of the 2 chords. So So now what I'm doing is I'm putting a line in there. I'm putting vocabulary in so that I'm training my ear to hear notes that work. And eventually, after I get those notes that work in my ears, I'm going to be able to manipulate it and move on from it but I'm always going to have that vocabulary. So if I play the chorus again, I'll play a chorus of a solo, and then when I get to that, I'm going to put that line in there. Okay, so I got that line in there directly. Now, the second time, so if you went back to the beginning and you heard my two choruses, I manipulated that line. I made it a little bit more difficult. I turned it into a double time line. But with the same basic premise, I started the same way of this. But now I just added some notes. So that line, and that would be something I would have to work out and that was something I would want to work out in all the keys. So like, let's work it out in all the keys right now, but I won't go all of them. So right now I did G, C, F, B flat, E flat, A flat, D flat. So let's put it in another key. Now the standard key on this tune, if you were to call it on a gig, or at least the one that Sonny Rollins recorded it in, would be concert E flat. So F. So now the sharp 4 on that would be B. Okay, so actually that one's a little bit easier because I'm dealing with a couple of the lines that I already just played in the other key. But that line, that would be a way that I would work a standard harmonic progression. So I would take that standard harmonic progression of the sharp 4, this string of 2 5s, and I would work a line in, so I have vocabulary that goes with it. So I'm always hearing a sound that I can relate to that chord structure. So that when I hear that, if I'm out on a gig and I don't have a lead sheet and I'm just using my ears, I now recognize it. I recognize the bass movement, I recognize the chords, but I also am hearing a line that goes along with it that I practiced. So this idea... Okay, so there you go. That's that standard harmonic progression of the sharp 4, that string of 2 5s starting on sharp 4. And that's how jazz players, that's probably the standard progression of that I'm an Old Cowhand, at least the way jazz players would play it. Okay, so hope this helps.